Then Telemachus said, Nestor, pride of Achaeans, Neleus' son, that was revenge, and far and wide the Achaeans will tell the tale in song for generations. I wish the gods would buckle his arms on me. I'd be revenged for outrage on my insidious and brazen enemies. But no such happy lot was given to me or to my father. Still I must hold fast. To this Lord Nestor of Gerenia said, My dear young friend, now that you speak of it, I hear a crowd of suitors, for your mother lives with you, uninvited, making trouble. Now tell me how you take this. Do the people side against you, hearkening to some oracle? Who knows, your father might come home some day alone, or backed by troops, and have it out with them. If grey-eyed Athena loved you the way she did Odysseus in the old days in Troy country, where we all went through so much, never have I seen the gods help any man as openly as Athena did your father. Well, as I say, if she cared for you that way, there would be those to quit this marriage game. But prudently Telemachus replied, I can't think what you say will ever happen, sir. It is a dazzling hope, but not for me. It could not be, even if the gods willed it. At this grey-eyed Athena broke in, saying, What strange talk you permit yourself, Telemachus. A god could save the man by simply wishing it. From the farthest shore in the world, if I were he, I should prefer to suffer years at sea and then be safe at home. Better that than a knife at my hearthside where Agamemnon found it, killed by adulterers. Though as for death, of course all men must suffer it. The gods may love a man, but they can't help him when cold death comes to lay him on his bier. Telemachus replied, Mentor, grievously though we miss my father, why go on as if that homecoming could ever happen? You know the gods had settled it already years ago when dark death came for him. But there is something else I imagine Nestor can tell us, knowing as he does the ways of men. They say his rule goes back over 3 generations, so long, so old, it seems death cannot touch him. Nestor, Neleus' son, true sage, say how did the lord of the great plains Agamemnon die? What was the trick Aegisthus used to kill the better man? And Menelaus, where was he? Not at Argos in Achaea, but blown off course, held up in some far country. Is that what gave the killer nerve to strike? Lord Nestor of Gerenia made answer, Well now, my son, I'll tell you the whole story. You know, yourself, what would have come to pass if red-haired Menelaus, back from Troy, had caught Aegisthus in that house alive. There would have been no burial mound for him, but dogs and carrion birds to huddle on him in the fields beyond the wall, and not a soul bewailing him for the great wrong he committed. While we were hard-pressed in the war at Troy, he stayed safe inland in the grazing country, making light talk to win Agamemnon's queen. But the lady Clytemnestra in the first days rebuffed him, being faithful still. Then, too, she had at hand as her companion a minstrel Agamemnon left attending her, charged with her care, when he took ship for Troy. Then came the fated hour when she gave in. Her lover tricked the poet, and marooned him on a bare island for the sea-birds' picking, and took her home as he and she desired. Many thigh bones he burned on the gods' altars, and many a woven and golden ornament hung to bedeck them, in his satisfaction. He had not thought life held such glory for him.